Master spent 3 years crafting the only immortal pill in existence, and it's finally done. I'm telling you, I did it. Come here, quick. This thing is a treasure. Swallow it now. It'll completely transform you. Foundation building, just like that. I stared at the pill Master handed me, and I was scared out of my mind. Because to me, those Golden Core stage seniors, their insides were crawling with disgusting worms. I was born during a famine, born with eyes that could see right through things. I once helped the villagers find underground water. Everyone thought I could tell fortunes. They called me a child of the gods. Word got out, and it caught the attention of the cultivators on Mount Penglai. So this immortal lord called Xuanji came down the mountain overnight and brought me back to his Penglai cave dwelling. Said he wanted to take me as his disciple. Master pulled out an immortal pill, told me to eat it to boost my spiritual energy, so I could finish my foundation building sooner. Do it right. And after that, I'd be on my way to becoming an immortal. I pretended to be grateful, but I was gritting my teeth, fighting back the fear, and faked swallowing the pill, then headed straight back to my room. I couldn't hold it anymore. I spat out the pill I'd been hiding under my tongue. The outer coating had already cracked open, revealing golden brown eggs inside, the larvae not yet fully formed, wrapped in a thin, see-through membrane, wriggling and squirming. 8 little legs curled up tight. All it needed was a host to feed off of, and it would grow fast. I pulled out my dagger and drove it straight through its chest, fluids splattered everywhere. Then, I tossed its shriveled husk into the furnace, burned it to nothing. The cultivators on Penglai were insanely powerful. I couldn't afford to slip up, so I had to live a lie, acting like I'd taken the pill. Months went by, and I still hadn't built my foundation. My senior brothers were getting antsy, all confused. Back in their day, it took them 3 to 4 days to cleanse their meridians. So why were mine still a complete mess? I quietly watched the sticky worms crawling around their dantians, and worked up the nerve to ask, what exactly does a built foundation feel like? Senior brother Wei Shun was the calm, steady type. He held up 2 fingers, and slowly explained, a mortal's meridians are messy and chaotic, energy all over the place. So spiritual energy can't flow through the body. He paused. Palm up, a ball of fire shot right out of his hand. Once your meridians are cleansed, you can only feel 2 lines in your pulse. One is the spirit vein, one is your regular heartbeat. This fire comes straight from the spirit vein. Wei Shun told me to touch it. I barely grazed it. Super hot. I saw it. What Wei Shun called his spirit vein. At the bottom, it connected straight to the worm sitting in his dantian. The worm looked like it was born breathing fire. That's why Wei Shun awakened a fire spirit root. Second brother Chimo was all laughs, showing off his water spirit root. He pulled moisture from the air into his palm and froze it on the spot. At that point, it all clicked. These so-called immortal pills were just bug eggs. Cultivators were nothing but petri dishes for these worms. But why did none of them even realize it? If they knew and said nothing, that's complicity. If they didn't know, they were being controlled. Either way, it's disgusting. I knew I had to get out. Stay alive first, then figure out an escape. My original plan was just to disappear, even if I had to go totally off the grid. But that day, I heard the whole village had been massacred. My parents died when I was young. I grew up eating at everyone else's table. Was White Crane Village completely wiped out? That line froze me in my tracks. I hid behind the bushes, too scared to move. I remember it clearly. It was my 3rd month on Penglai. I was holding my freshly issued disciple token, going to find second brother. Just wanted to ask where to get a good drink. But there he was, Chimo, the guy I thought was so charming and carefree, smiling while wiping his sword clean. All cleared out. Not a single survivor, including the village chief, Guan Xiao's wife, and their unborn child. Over 100 people. I'm exhausted. So I just finished the rest off with ice spikes. You sure they're all dead? Obviously, I never leave loose ends. Just don't let the kid find out. I don't want my little junior brother hating me. If he ends up hating me, there's no one left to sneak drinks with me. It's fine, keep it quiet for now. Tell him after he builds his foundation. Right. By then, he'll understand us. Too bad junior brother's taking forever. Otherwise, he'd be the one wiping out the righteous path himself. My teeth were chattering. I pressed my hand over my mouth, not making a single sound. But the tears, sheer terror and despair, just kept pouring out. When the footsteps faded, I was gripping that white jade token so tight. Knuckles white. The word Penglai carved on it, couldn't be more ironic. This is supposed to be a sacred mountain of cultivation? This is supposed to be justice for the people? Why would you kill innocent people? Guan Xiao was the village chief, and my uncle. Before I left, he held my hand. Said the village was about to produce someone great. Wanted me to name his baby when it was born. He smiled at his wife's 6-month baby bump, so happy. Never could have imagined he'd be dead 3 months later. The baby never even got the chance to be born. What right did anyone have to kill them? What gave you the right to say it was done for me? Did anyone even ask me? Did I agree to this? Absolutely ridiculous. And what's this about? Once I build my foundation, I'll understand them? What does that even mean? A chill ran down my spine. Like building my foundation would turn me into something I couldn't even recognize. I lowered my hand from my mouth, barely holding back the urge to throw up, and swore to myself I will never agree to this, ever. I still hadn't built my foundation, and it finally got Master's attention. Immortal Lord Xuanji was over 200 years old, hair and beard completely white, robed in his Taoist gown holding his whisk. Looked exactly like an immortal straight out of a painting. No wonder the people of the Central Plains would hang his portrait in their homes and worship it day and night. But right now, those intense, piercing eyes were locked on me. You little brat, why haven't you built your foundation yet? This disciple isn't sure. Maybe my heart isn't sincere enough. My heart is very sincere. Please see the truth, Master. Master sat in silence on his lotus throne for a long time. Then he flicked his whisk, and a force lifted me straight off the ground. If your heart's truly sincere, let me take a look at your meridians. Then this so-called spiritual energy swept through my entire body, scanning me from the inside out. The deeper he searched, the more confused he got. There really wasn't a single trace of a spirit vein. He set down his whisk. I stumbled to my knees, head bowed low. Maybe it's because I come from the southern wilderness, too low in talent, a mortal body that just can't grasp the immortal path. I stared at my snow-white robe spread across the floor. Thought to myself, low talent, please. It's because I burned that worm. As long as I don't eat one of those things, I'll never build a foundation. You understand water flow, you can read the earth's veins. You can find a spring in the middle of a vast desert. You're naturally gifted. Don't doubt yourself. Here's what we'll do. I'll go get you another immortal pill and help you break through to foundation building.